Hello, Pisces, and welcome. This will be a general weekly reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising from September 2nd through September 8th. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everyone, so take anything that does resonate and leave the rest behind. And Pisces, normally or lately, I have not been including the card selection in the videos just to keep them shorter because of the processing time. The longer the video, the longer the processing, but I decided to include it this week just for a change of pace. So, that was fast. In the physical realm of Pisces, the Two of Wands reversed. Okay, wow, that jumped out immediately. Okay, can we get the mental realm for Pisces? So for Pisces, in case you're new, welcome. Well, welcome to all of you. Okay, I have to pick that up from the floor now. Two cards jumped out. Okay. This will be your mental realm. So from the minor arcana, what I do, Pisces, is ask for, from the minor arcana, the physical, mental, and spiritual realms, and then the overall energy from the major arcana. So let's get the spiritual realm for Pisces here. Can we get a message from the spirit world for spicy Pisces? Spicy Pisces, spiritual realm. What does the universe want? Okay. A bunch of cards. Okay, Spices. This could be longer than I was expecting. Oh, and wow, Spices. Lots of reversed cards here. Okay, not necessarily a bad thing. Because remember, the cards are just here as a guide anyway. So if there's anything that you don't like, you can actually redirect your focus and not, not even give it another thought. I mean, that's actually the whole purpose of this, is really, kind of getting ahead of the energies, or at least understanding them and refocusing if necessary, or maintaining your focus if that's what you desire. So the overall energy of the Tower reversed, it's really just resisting some sort of a shakeup this week. Now, shakeups are not necessarily bad, Pisces. I mean, one thing I love about the Tower, when I attract the Tower, I often think is a good thing because, I feel like, wow, if let's say the Tower's for me, for example, I think, wow, there's going to be some shakeup to my way of maybe thinking, right? I feel as though over my spiritual journey, which of course has been my whole life, but I've only really recognized it for several years now, that I thought I was open-minded to begin with, but my mind keeps opening and opening and opening more and more and more. So there's always new stuff out there for us. And so I feel like the Tower is like a shakeup to our way of being, and sometimes it opens our minds, and we let go of old stuff maybe, and it's kind of like the universe forcing us to. So you might be resisting some kind of a shakeup or upheaval this week, but it's usually a necessary one, Pisces. It's and it's you. Okay, what the Tower is that you are not meeting your own expansion. You're not allowing your own desires to manifest and such. So the Tower is the universe's way of kind of like forcing you into expansion, okay? So this is just some resistant energy around this, but you know what? If you're getting out ahead of this, Pisces, you don't need to resist it. If you recognize this, now this might not even resonate with you at all, but if you find in this upcoming week that it does, you can release your resistance knowing that it's the path to something better. So, in your physical realm, you only have one card for this, so I don't want to spend too much time on this. You have multiple cards in your other categories here. But we have the Two of Wands reversed. So, it's really kind of like there's some new... Oh, okay, yeah, duh, the Tower reversed, right? There's some new journey for some of you, I feel. This could be very spiritual for some of you. This could be a new journey that you're resistant to, or that, I don't know, maybe you've been exposed to something, new way of being or thinking, and maybe it, for example, bucks your old way of being in the world. Maybe it bucks your religious beliefs or something like that, and you're resistant to it. Okay, so this is really just the energy of a new inspiration, a new alignment for a new journey, for a new path, and again, resistance to it. Okay, Eight of Swords reversed on top of the Page of Pentacles reversed. Yes, this is your mental realm. You are, I think you're aware of your self-limiting beliefs. 8 is the number of power. But now you, with the 8 of Swords reversed, I feel as though you are really holding yourself back. Your thoughts are really limiting you and holding you back. And with the Page of Pentacles reversed, again, resistant energy. Resistance to, for some of you, this could be related to your career or just a new opportunity. Resisting a message that could lead to a new opportunity. Resisting some sort of information that, or some sort of, information that can kind of lead to the next part of your journey. Again, just resistance, Pisces. The energy is here. Okay, so the message from the universe, you have the 10 of Swords reversed, the 9 of Swords upright, the 3 of Wands reversed, and the 6 of Swords reversed. Again, the universe is here acknowledging your resistant energy, right? So, this Tower moment has brought you to some sort of a conclusion, okay? This is done because this is a 10 energy. So, this is a 10 energy, so really, you're talking about 1. So this is the opportunity for the new beginning. The sun is coming up here on the horizon, but you are resisting it. And with the swords and the Tower, again, you might be resistant to some new ideas, to some new knowledge. Again, I don't know. It for me, it just brought up, okay. For example, when I was younger and I was brought up, in a religious family, and it just never resonated with me, right? But admittedly, it was very, very difficult for me to give up the way I was raised completely, even though I was born resisting it, basically. And, and it didn't make my parents happy that I, was resistant to their beliefs. And it was hard for me to give up those beliefs, even though they weren't really my own, if that makes sense. So I don't know if that's just an example, but you're resisting this ending that is inevitable, right? Again, a lot of resistant energy here. And it may be causing you to lose some sleep. But again, you're losing sleep over it, but we have the 9 of Swords here. And I feel as though, and we also have this figure, it's never struck me this way before, but we have this figure sitting up in bed. And it makes me think again of new ideas or new ways of thinking. You know, there might be something new out there and you're resisting it. You're worried about it. Yet this figure in bed, it just reminds me of somebody maybe, meditating and getting the ideas, because a lot of personal stuff about me this week, Pisces. I don't know what's going on here, but, I tend to mostly meditate sitting up in bed. So that's where I just like to sit cross-legged on my bed, and not cross-legged because it's a spiritual thing. It's just how I'm very comfortable doing that. I sit up against the wall and in the dark. And so I feel like there's a spirituality to this for some of you, that this is a new way of thinking or new knowledge or something. And you're just resistant to giving up the old ways, and it's worrying you, maybe making you lose sleep. Now we have the Three of Wands reversed. We have the Two of Wands reversed. There is this new journey, right? You're ready to start this new journey. The three energy is the start of the action. The energy is here, but you're resisting it. So the universe is trying to tell you to let go of all of this resistance so you can start fresh, start this new journey. The wands are, fiery and enthusiastic and inspirational and creative. And the three is creative. And you're just resisting this new journey that is inevitable. Again, the Six of Swords reversed. This is moving to smoother waters. This is moving to something better, but you are resisting it, Pisces. Wow. Okay. As general as this is, because what you're resisting is going to be different for each of you. I mean, my examples are just, examples, just to kind of like get across what I'm feeling with these cards. But in a way, it's kind of specific, because there's some shakeup to your way of being, and you're just resisting it. There's every step of the way here. I shouldn't say every step of the way. This is just a weekly reading, so this is really just short-term energy. But this all could be in one day, and maybe you'll release the resistance. Maybe you'll remember this reading and you'll release the resistance. But whatever it is, Pisces, I just want you to remember that if you find yourself experiencing the Tower this week, if you find some sort of a shakeup in your life, whether it's in your physical world or your spiritual world, just remember that this is the universe guiding you to the path of least resistance to what you desire. And the sooner you can release the resistance here, let go of the resistant energy, then the sooner you can move towards smoother waters. Once you can let go of the resistance to the movement, the change, you've got such great energy here for a new journey, for a new way forward, right? With the Three of Wands here, and the Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands, and the Six of Swords. And then, of course, if you turn that Tower upright and you don't resist it, it's really just a message about resistance this week, Pisces, and letting go of it and moving forward. And for some of you, yes, I feel as though this is a spiritual move forward. And of course, enhancing your spiritual world can only enhance your physical world even more. It just started pouring, Pisces. I don't know if you can hear that. I hope it's not interfering with the sound. But with that, my Pisces friends, I will tell you that if this does not resonate with you, you might want to check your moon sign or your rising sign readings. You can go to my channel. You can click on playlists and go directly to the playlist you'd like. But regardless, Pisces, I really, really do hope you have a fabulous week and you release any resistance and move forward with positive expectations.